What's up, guys? Welcome back. Glad you're here. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at a really fun, cool, and tasty deck. That's right. Good enough to take with you everywhere on the go. That's right. It is the fourth installment to the Organic Playing Cards collection. Which one? Well, there is only one, and that is the Snackers Playing Cards by Cam Toner and Nate Lex. So, go ahead, buckle in your seatbelts, because we're going there. Let's go. The Snackers Playing Cards is the newest series in the line of different kind of fruit flavors and things from Organic Playing Cards and Riffle Shuffle. Like I said earlier, this is the fourth installment. The first one by Cam Toner and Nate Lex was the original V1 teal colored peelers. The second release was the Orange Juice Squeezers. The third was most recent of the V2 peelers in that coral color. And today, the Snackers Strawberry. Just like all of the OPC releases, they did a kind of cool thing this time around called Secure the Bag. That's right, lately we're seeing a lot of people have fun and really kind of charismatic with different brick box designs and custom themes. But this time around, they took it to another level with this cool looking Snackers bag, kind of reminiscent of kind of like fruit snacks and things that you see in your lunch pails or you send with your children. If you ordered these, you got two if you did this on their pre-release through their newsletter, and you saved a lot of money. The tuck box is gonna be all red. It's gonna look, like I said earlier, like a almost like a fruit snacks type of box. It's gonna have strawberries there on the front. It's gonna have the Organic Playing Cards logo. It's gonna say Snackers strawberry flavored in really fun font. When you get to the bottom side, it's gonna say 56 cards, naturally and artificially flavored. The left side's gonna say gluten-free. The right side's gonna say no preservatives. The bottom of the tuck box is gonna have a QR code there on the left. It's gonna say 2019 first edition, one of 2,500 print run. It's gonna have some other kind of ad copy about Organic Playing Cards and Riffle Shuffle, and then the Organic Playing Cards site and logo on the right. Now, as you know, the Organic Playing Cards team is really cool about making really cool looking kind of reproductions of what they're trying to put out, but in card form. As we've seen with the Squeezers, they made it look like a really cool orange juice box, even putting like the nutrition facts and things on the back, and more notably, putting a spot where you would put a straw. This time around, they did a similar kind of thing, but this time they did a dotted line tear along the top side of the tuck, and it's gonna say tear here. The back side of the tuck box is gonna feature some of those really cool vibrant colors, pinks, purples, darker reds, and things like that. It's also going to contain a nutrition label, similar to what we've seen on the Squeezers, with different cool little ingredients, so to speak, about the deck. There's going to be no tuck seal on this deck, making it easy to get to and nibble, nibble, nibble. And on the inner flap, it's going to say Snackers in yellow. The back design of the deck is going to feature really nice medium-sized poker borders there, and it's going to have a kind of canary yellow backdrop there, and it's going to have a two-way back design of two strawberries on each end. If you know Organic Playing Cards, their theme is their fruits. That's right. This time around, it's strawberry. Alright, this deck does come printed by the United States Playing Card Company on their crushed premium stock. That's right, it does have a modern cut and an air cushion emboss, and this deck is mainly made for cardists. Alright, so with this deck, you're gonna receive some extras. That's right, because extras are always awesome. The first card you're gonna get here is a blank facer. That's right, it's gonna be blank on one side, and it's gonna have the back design of the deck on the other. The next card is really a favorite of mine, which is a duplicate. You can never go wrong with a duplicate card. A lot of times these are used for magic effects, so you're gonna get a duplicate 7 of Hearts. The last two, but certainly not least, cards you're going to get are these really cool duplicate and original Jokers. If you're aware and a fan of the Organic series, you know they always have some really cool Jokers. This time around, it's no different. You're going to have this really bright, vibrant, kind of cartoonish style strawberry there in the center, and it's going to look like it was dipped in some whipped cream, and it's going to have Joker in each of the corners with a red J. Alright, so as far as the pips and indices in this deck, they're pretty much standard, but a definite recoloring. As you can see here, the spades and clubs are this really kind of darkish pink hue color. The reds are still red, but more of a crimsonous color, as you can see. It's not that vibrant red that we're used to. The courts in this deck are your industry standard still, but like I said earlier, they are a recoloring. They also decided to have some fun like they always do, which is really cool of them to kind of lighten up and add to the theme. The Queen of Diamonds holding a plate of strawberry cheesecake. You're going to have the Jack of Clubs holding the snacker bag there. The Queen of Clubs holding a strawberry, the King of Clubs slicing a strawberry, and so on and so forth. The aces in this deck still carry on that same pink and dark crimson colored theme. They're also your standard until we get over here to the really cool Ace of Hearts. That's right, Ace of Hearts. Usually it's the Ace of Spades in their decks, but this time around they changed it up. That's right, the middle and center pip there is enlarged, looking like a really cool heart-style strawberry. It's gonna say Snackers in pink below. Alright, so what do I give this deck? I give it a 4 out of 5. I give it a 4 out of 5. Great deck of cards, as always. Organic never fails to impress. They definitely know how to market a deck. We've seen this more and more and more and more. The one thing I really did enjoy about this deck that I thought was really interesting is, more so than not, you're seeing a lot of people lately doing a lot of really cool things with customization and things like that going forward, whether it be brick boxes, custom boxes, tuck boxes, even a lot of different things, you know, making it a little bit better for collectors, or making it, you know, kind of giving it a sense of urgency to make sure you get it, right? We've seen this a lot, whether it be, you know, the most recent release by Black Roses Playing Cards with Daniel Snyder when he did the 4-deck collector's box. He only released 52 of those, which was genius. You know, and we continue to see people push the envelope with, you know, really cool brick boxes and things. You know, we see it all the time. So that's one of the cool things to see, is that they used something different with the bag. You know, this whole secure the bag thing was really, really, really intricate, and I really enjoyed it because they literally thought outside of the box and brought a bag into it. And it's really cool because you can put your deck in there, not only this deck, but any deck for that matter, and you can protect it or whatever the case. And I can really get behind that. It's a really original, and yeah. So I'm very interested to see what Cam and Nate do going forward. You know, they're doing so many great things over there at Organic. You know, they have their new podcast, of course, and they're just doing great things. So I do want to thank the great people over at Organic for just being who they are. So yeah, so I'll link everything below where you guys can go and check these out, whether it be now, if it's after that date, or whatever. So if you enjoyed this review, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you beautiful people on the next one.